What is happening, gamers? Welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains, and it's time for the Young Justice DLC Character Showcase.
Oh, yeah!
Starting with our two BFFs, Nightwing and Wally West.
Yay!
Or KF, as he's known.
The Sidekick Twins.
Yeah, although both ended up becoming their own man, sort of.
That's true.
Wally took on the identity of The Flash in the 80s. And Dick Grayson discarded the identity of Robin and became Nightwing in 1983. So,
and he also became Batman at one point.
Yep, in 2008, I believe. Yeah.
That Nightwing symbol is so cool looking.
Okay, so we're going to have to get rid of Nightwing, unfortunately, because
why does he look so cool?
He just does. So we're going to bring in the girlfriend of Wally, Artemis.
Yay!
Which you can see her here. So, Artemis is basically a Green Arrow clone, even though she's not technically related to Green Arrow. That was all a plant in order to get her into the, I think it was called Mount Justice, where the Young Justice character's base is.
Oh.
So, her arrows will be able to destroy stuff. She's got some smoke bombs. Looks like a cool arrow attack. So, we're just...
Arrow attack!
And she also transforms into Tigress.
Whoa!
The ninja assassin.
Wait, she's both people?
Yeah, Tigress was her identity when she was much older, when she and Wally were in college. Because Young Justice has time skips. Always has 5-year time skips.
She has a different weapon!
Mm-hmm.
But how has she learned to use a different weapon, then?
She can use both. She's got her sword, and she has her bow and arrow.
Oh.
So she is the daughter of Sportmaster and the sister of Cheshire. So that, yep, there she is. And all you have to do in order to get her to change, you just hold in triangle and then boom. There you go.
Cute.
Get both versions. So I was actually trying to open up Tigress's information to see all her fun abilities. So she has tracking abilities, teleportation, selfie powers, acrobat, and transform ability.
Acrobat is kind of like Ricochet, but not.
It's like Ricochet for your body.
Yeah.
Growing up in a family of known criminals, Artemis Crook instead decided to use her exceptional archery skills to become a hero and join the Young Justice team. However, wishing to keep her family's villainous history a secret, she initially presented to be one of the niece of Green Arrow. First comic appearance, Infinity INC, number 34, 1987.
1987!
Actually, I want to see if she has a different thing.
Yay!
It always says she's Tigress. Alright, so her Artemis abilities are heat bolts, so she shoots gold stuff and they melt. She's got a grappling hook, a explosive bolts, so explosive stuff. Acrobat, selfie powers, projectile rebound, so ricochet, security access, and sonar bolts. Wow, she has a lot of stuff. Twirl sockets, so she can shoot an arrow and then do her acrobat stuff on it. She's got transform abilities and her technology. And of course she has the same little origin thingy right down there.
Biography.
So next up will be Aqualad, Young Justice.
Dude! I mean, Aqualad! Sorry.
There we go. So you guys saw Aqualad in the story.
His expression is so intense.
Yep, so he has water kinesis abilities, as you can clearly see.
I can clearly see that.
And he's kind of a cool character.
And he has Skylander swords.
Along with electricity powers, which is all part of water kinesis.
It's pretty awesome.
He can do this, which Amber said was basically like Frozone.
Frozone!
Because it is like Frozone, except it's water.
It's water.
He's got 2 hydro swords.
Whoa! Oh! Yeah,
that he creates weapons using water. That makes him pretty cool. And in the future, by Young Justice Season 3, he is leading the Justice League as Aquaman. Because Arthur retires and just stays the King of Atlantis, while Aqualad becomes the new Aquaman. Yes.
I just have a question. Like, how does Aqualad get, like, bleach blonde hair? Does he dye it, or what?
It's his Atlantean DNA, so he's half human, half Atlantean.
Oh, okay.
He also has gills, unlike Aquaman. You could see, like, there's gills usually on his feet and all kinds of stuff.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
He's a pretty cool character.
All right, so let's learn more about Aquaman. Aqualad. Jumping the gun there. He has Earth access.
Most people couldn't pull that look off, but you're rocking it.
Thank you. I have beam deflect, advanced swimming,
Yeet.
acrobat, electricity powers, glide powers. Oh, really? Advanced glide. I didn't know that. Illumination. Shield mode. Really? Security access, selfie powers, lantern construct, so his water kinesis.
What?
And he has tracking abilities.
Well, he is the leader of Young Justice, I thought.
And later the Justice League.
What?
After his heroic actions helped to defeat the villainous Ocean Master, the young Kal-Duram became Aquaman's protege and took the name Aqualad. As one of the original members of the superhero team Young Justice, Aqualad later discovered that his father was actually Black Manta, one of Aquaman's greatest foes.
What?
First comic appearance, Brightest Day, number 4, 2010.
Wait. Did he lead the Justice League, you said?
What?
Well, he was just a member of it.
He later becomes Aquaman. I already told you that.
Yeah, I know. I thought... Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought you said something about him. Okay, never mind. I heard something wrong.
Yeah, you probably did.
I'm sorry!
Alright, so KF. There we go. Don't confuse me, woman. Alright, so he's got sonar powers, security access, selfie powers, acrobat abilities, cosmic treadmill, teleportation, and wall climbing, which is utterly useless.
It's wall climbing time!
As the nephew of Barry Allen, the Flash, Wally West dreamed of becoming a superhero like his uncle. After recreating this accident that gave Barry his powers, Wally found that he was able to harness the Speed Force and become the Flash's sidekick before joining the Young Justice team. First comic appearance, The Flash, number 110, 1959. And so there we have Wally.
I'm sorry for the distractions.
Yeah, don't do distractions. And we're going to bring the two couples together again. So we started with Wally and Artemis, so now we have McGann and Connor. So Connor is a Superboy, although he hates the name Superboy. And in the world that he comes from, Superman is, well, it's not that he's not a nice guy, but Batman is more of a father figure than Superman is.
Oh.
So it's completely different contrast from the comics, where Superman is just this all-around good guy, and, you know, everybody wants him to be the role model. Superman in this universe is not thrilled that Connor is a clone from him, and thinks that he shouldn't really be around in the beginning. So it's kind of an awkward thing, like, I don't get along with my mentor figure, and Robin has Batman, and Wally has Flash, and Roy has Green Arrow, and I'm all by myself because my dude doesn't like me because I was born in a test tube.
But why would he keep wearing the Superman shirt?
Because he idolizes Superman.
Why would he idolize him if the guy's a jerk to him?
Well, you can't help who your heroes are. So he has toxic goo protection, toxic gas protection, fire protection, detective mode. Really? Okay. Hyper jump because he can't fly. Selfie powers, security access, smash balls, X-ray vision, and super strength.
Yay.
Created in secret by Project Cadmus to defend the Earth against Superman if he ever turned evil. See Batman v Superman. This clone of the Man of Steel was freed by Aqualad, Robin, and KF. Although not as powerful as Superman, Superboy has made it his mission to help others as a part of the Young Justice team. First comic appearance, character debut, More Fun Comics, 101, 1945. Current 90s version, Adventures of Superman, number 500, 1993. All right, and as for Hello Megan, she is not really the niece of Jean Jones, but she says she is. She's actually a white Martian, which is the enemy of the green Martians.
Wait, but why is she green then?
So she can blend in. She's a shapeshifter, just like he is. Her true form looks like this.
Oh, hideous! Oh my gosh, make it stop! Oh, thank goodness.
Megan, also on Earth, starred in her own television show called Hello, Megan, which was pretty cute. And that's why she would always say, "Hello, Megan," whenever she would make a mistake. Like, you know, it was just cute.
Oh, wow.
She later has feelings for Superboy at the, I would say probably the middle of season 1, and they become a couple. Now, the problem that Superboy has, he's self-conscious because being a clone, he doesn't age very quickly. So, while everybody else grows up around him 5 years later, he still looks like he's a teenager. And he feels kind of strange being around Megan because even though she looks good for her age, she also ages, and he can't. So, even when he's like 50, he's going to look like he's 19. Or like peak Superman condition, whatever.
Wow, then if they get married, it'll be like, whoa, she's married to a 19-year-old.
Right, but he also isn't immortal, so he's just human. So that means, you know, even if he makes it to 90 and he still looks 19, he's still inside 90 years old. So, but anyway, let's check out her powers some more. Miss Martian, Young Justice. Alright, so, she has the ability to cause mind control, hyper jump, flight, detective powers, selfie powers, security access powers, stealth powers, technology, because she's smart, x-rays, vent travel, transform, which we saw. She has telekinesis. So basically she can use like Green Lantern constructs, she can use Aqualad constructs, it's all good.
Cool.
Introduced as the niece of Martian Manhunter, Megan grew up hearing of her uncle's heroic deeds as part of the Justice League. After becoming her uncle's protege, Megan hid her true origins as a white Martian and joined the Justice League under the Young Justice team, taking the name Miss Martian. First comic appearance, Teen Titans number 37, 2006.
Cool.
So she was a relatively new character that was brought into the Young Justice show right around the time it debuted, I believe. All right, so that is Hello, Megan.
I have a question. If she's a white Martian, does that mean that she is evil?
Good question. Sometimes. Sometimes she does some pretty crazy thing like fry people's brains.
Whoa.
That are bad guys, and the whole team is like, "Whoa, what did you do, Megan?" And she's like, "Oops." Because she was trying to get information and save her friends. All right, so this guy is basically the same species as Blue Beetle. He's known as the Reach, or a creature of the Reach, or something.
Whoa.
These guys tried to take over Earth in Young Justice Invasion. They are bad dudes. They were basically hanging out with like these green alien guys that acted like they were weak, but they secretly had this massive invasion force, and they planned on saying that they were refugees from a war-torn country, and they slowly integrated into society, and they wanted to protect Earth with all their fancy alien technology. Now, of course, they planned on enslaving the Earth and blowing it up to use it as a resource for their people.
Oh my gosh!
And
That's
this
terrible.
guy, this dude right here, was part of their Brute Squad. He's the dude that wipes out the Young Justice team.
So they made everyone accept them to think that they were kind, but in reality the whole time they were trying to destroy everybody.
And they tried to change our laws to be more accepting of the alien immigrants. And
Oh my gosh.
weakened our defenses, and were poisoning us with certain types of food.
I have a question. Did anyone think that, like, they were bad, or did everyone...
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Members of the Young Justice team and parts of the Justice League thought that they were pretty corrupt, but nobody would believe them because the Justice League was discovered that they had an orbital Death Star, aka the Watchtower in space, which they got after the events of Injustice Invasion. But, yeah, it was a big oops. The Reach was like, well, you know, we're going to help save the Earth, even though they plan an invasion and they do all this other stuff. They stop their own invasion, they show that they have military ships on the Earth to, quote, protect it, and they also outs the Justice League for having the Watchtower, which is an orbital Death Star. It has a laser beam, and nobody knew they were building it because they were trying to protect the Earth from another invasion.
Wow.
Yeah.
So intense.
It is intense. That's why Young Justice is amazing. All right, so let's check out Black Beetle. There we go. Young Justice is amazing. I challenge everyone of all ages to watch it. Just know that characters die.
But just don't play that terrible video game.
Yes, don't play the game. The PS3 and the Xbox game avoid it. Electricity powers. Detective mode. boost lift, beam deflect, flight, electricity protection, fire protection, and toxic protection, smash walls, so super strength, selfie powers, hyper jump, and toxic gas and goo protection along with super strength. Harnessing the power of his scarab, that's the thing that Jaime has on his back, so this is another alien that's in this super-powered scarab suit. The mysterious warrior dubbed Black Beetle is able to use his advanced abilities and near indestructible armor to serve a race of aliens known as the Reach. Unfortunately for the superhero team of Young Justice, Black Beetle is always ready to take down any piece of meat that dares to cross his path. So he refers to humans as meat bags.
Piece of meat! That's so rude!
Exactly. Character's debut, Booster Gold number 5, 2007. Current version is unknown, so the Reach has not appeared in DC Rebirth yet.
I don't want to be dinner or a meal.
Yeah, well, I know.
If I ever come across one of those Reach guys, I am not inviting them over for dinner.
That's totally...
I hope that's
fine.
acceptable. I know that sounds rude, but I really don't feel I want to be eaten.
And we got my favorite Young Justice couple next to Oracle and Nightwing.
Kawaii.
Artemis and KF to see us off. And there you go, guys and gals. This is the showcase for the Young Justice characters. Do not be fooled by secret character videos for Young Justice characters like Nightwing, Batgirl, The Reach. Those are mods. They are only NPCs in this game. They are not playable characters, although I really wish they were. Who knows if they'll end up as later DLC or if they will release the character sets to be able to build them and custom characters. I don't know. But don't be fooled with videos popping up saying secret characters you can unlock, because you can't. Don't be fooled because you'll have your heart broken like me, thinking you can get a cool Nightwing and Batgirl on your Lego team.
You just crushed my dreams, Luke, but it's better. Honesty is better.
Honesty is better. But anyway, thanks so much for watching our showcase. This was our final showcase for Lego DC Supervillains characters, as far as I know. I hope you guys had a lot of fun the last 6 months, and we have one more Lego DC Supervillains video coming for you, and that is the free play of The Summit. But until then, God bless and happy gaming. Check out some more cool videos on KwingsLetsPlays.
See ya!